And Mr. Fisher, just an FYI, I know you're trying to work on that, but I do need to receive the plea questionnaires actually signed by your client. Even though you go over them on the phone, that's totally fine, but they still need to be signed when filed.
Okay, Your Honor, I will make sure to do that in the future. I apologize.
We will go on the record in the matter 25 CF 89, State of Wisconsin versus Timothy Ainley. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Villard in person. We have Mr. Ainley in person. His counsel, Zachary Fisher, appears by video conferencing. We're set today in this matter for an initial appearance. Mr. Fisher, were you able to go over the criminal complaint with Mr. Ainley?
Your Honor, I was actually appointed right before I went on break, so I was out of the office last week. I have not been able to speak with Mr. Ainley, but he does have a copy of the complaint. There was an initial appearance on, I believe, looks like there was an initial appearance on July 23rd where Mr. Ainley did have a copy of the complaint. I would waive formal reading at this time and ask to set this for a preliminary hearing, but I would waive time limits on that hearing.
All right, Mr. Ainley, do you understand those charges and the maximum penalties?
I do.
Do you need me to go over them with you in any more detail?
No, ma'am. I'll speak with my lawyer with it.
All right, thank you. Not guilty plea as it relates to the misdemeanor. As to the felony, you're entitled to a preliminary hearing, waiving time limits. I don't think you're in any rush with this case and you're kind of just working on your Polk matter.
Yes, ma'am. I do need Mr. Fisher's contact information. If he can get my email address, he can, and my phone number, maybe he can contact me that way.
We can just write it on your notice.
That'll work.
October 6th at 2:45. Does that work, Mr. Fisher? October 6th at 2:45?
Yes, Your Honor, that works.
All right, October 6th at 2:45. We will see you then. You can come get your notice. And then can you please write on Mr. Fisher's telephone number, please?
Thank you, Mr. Fisher.
Of course. Thank you, Your
Honor. Ashley Carl is on the phone. Can I get video for Ashley Carl, please? Video and mute. Oh, there we go. All right, it'll just be a second. Email address. We will go on the record in the matters 24 CT 95, 24 TR 948, 949, and 970. State of Wisconsin versus Ashley Carl. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. We have counsel Zachary Fisher by video, as well as Ms. Carl. We're set today for status conferences. Mr. Fisher, can you please update the court?
Yes, Your Honor. So I spoke with Ms. Carl recently, and it sounds like she did do an AODA assessment, but I believe it might have been the wrong one, and she has to retake it, essentially. It sounds like she has her new assessment date on September 7th or 8th, I believe. One moment. September 8th, yes. So she has another follow-up assessment scheduled so she can get in compliance with the driver's safety plan. I would ask if we could come back in October or November, so hopefully she can complete that assessment, make some progress, and then maybe have a permit application then, or at least hopefully have gotten the written test done.
Can you do October 9th in the morning?
I have a jury trial scheduled that day.
October 10th at 1:45?
It goes to that day as well.
Okay. September 29th at 9:30?
Unfortunately, I have a trial that day as well.
October 8th at 3?
Yes. Oh, it looks like it's the 8th through the 10th. I apologize.
October 7th?
That works. Anytime that day works for me.
At 3?
That works for me.
All right, October 7 at 3. All right, we will see you then October 7th at 3. Ms. Carl, I'm okay if you want to appear by video as well on that date, okay? Is that, no,
Yes, okay.
we have,
That's okay, Your Honor. Yes, that'd be great. Thank
okay.
you.
Just wait. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I accidentally hit the lock.
You don't need to come in.
Okay. Mr. Gangelhoff or Ms. Gangelhoff and Mr. Flisky?
Yep.
We will go on the record in the matter 25 CF 60, 25 TR 334, County of Burnett, State of Wisconsin versus Kim Gangelhoff. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Gangelhoff appears by telephone conference with approval of the court. We have counsel Joel Falisky by in person. We're set today in this matter for status conferences. Mr. Falisky, please update the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. We are simply requesting a new date and time. At this time, Ms. Gangelhoff is actually calling from her AODA assessment, so I'm just waiting to get back the paperwork from that.
And was there an offer contingent upon an AODA?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it amend to an amphetamine?
My understanding, it would be pleading to a lesser charge.
To the THC.
Okay, so plead to the THC, and I'm gonna guess costs? Costs. Okay, all right, so let's give her some time to get that done and do any kind of follow-up.
And when you asked me that question, I nodded affirmatively and didn't speak like an idiot. Sorry.
Well, I guess I recognize it, but I guess we need it for the record. How about your September 23rd at 2:15, September 23rd at 2:15?
That will work, Your Honor. Oh,
No, yours is not 2:15. Your September. Can't read my own writing. It might be the 22nd. Let me just look. 1 second. Yes, okay, September 22nd at 11:15, September 22nd at 11:15. All right, we'll see you then. We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
bless you.
Mr. Simon is running late, Mr. Falisky, so you're gonna have to wait until about 11:30.
Thank you for letting me know, Your Honor.
All right, I think that's all for you. Okay. Okay, I have Zachariah May, Attorney Zachariah May, and Mr. Marlo. We will go on the record in the matters 25 CF 61 and 25 TR 359, State of Wisconsin versus Colt Marlo. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Marlo appears in person with counsel Attorney Zachariah May making a special appearance on his behalf here today. We're set today in this matter for status conferences. We need to set a preliminary hearing. Mr. May, I'm not sure if you're the one who's going to be handling the case or which attorney will be doing so, but I hope you have the calendar for whomever is going to be representing Mr. Marlo.
Yes.
Is he
I could make that scheduling today.
Oh, thank you. He previously
Sorry.
waived time limits. Are you still wishing to waive time limits?
Yes.
Okay, I can do.
Yes.
I can do perhaps anytime in the morning or at 1 o'clock on October 10th.
See. I could make that work, or if not myself, then another attorney at the firm. But Mr. Marlowe, that is a Friday. Would that work for you?
Yes.
All right, what time works for you? Again, I'm open in the morning and I'm open from 1 until 2.
My schedule is open that day, so it can really be whatever's most convenient to the court.
Let's do 1 o'clock, October 10th at 1.
Okay.
We will see you then. Come and get your notice and you're free to leave. If it is a waiver, Mr. May, you may appear by video conferencing. That's totally fine. And if Mr. Marlo, if this is going to be a normal preliminary hearing, and if Mr. Marlo's okay with you appearing by video, that's fine with the court as well. So just have that discussion with Mr. Marlo. All right, come get your notice. You're free to go. Thank you.
Okay, understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing ran through a lineup of cases, and while none of them were especially dramatic, there was plenty of procedural juggling and a few moments worth noting. Judge Mogen set the tone with her usual steady hand, professional, polite, and efficient. She wasn't there to grandstand or to scold unnecessarily, but she made it clear when things needed to be done properly. Early on, she reminded defense counsel Zachary Fisher that plea questionnaires must be signed, not just discussed over the phone. That little exchange showed both her patience and her insistence on procedure. Fisher apologized, took the note gracefully, and that was that. No fuss, just a friendly but firm correction from the bench. Defendant Timothy Ainley had his initial appearance, and his demeanor was relatively straightforward. He acknowledged understanding the charges, didn't get combative, and leaned on his lawyer to handle the details. When Judge Mogen asked if he needed the penalties explained further, he politely declined and said he'd discuss them with his attorney. Calm, respectful, and clearly more interested in getting the process moving than debating anything in open court. The state, represented by Assistant District Attorney Jose Vallard, kept things clean and businesslike. Nothing flashy here, just a methodical setting of dates and waiver of time limits for the preliminary hearing. Switching to the case of Ashley Carl, the courtroom energy shifted slightly. Here, Fisher again appeared by video, and Carl joined remotely as well. The issue was less about legal sparring and more about administrative cleanup. Carl had taken the wrong type of assessment and needed to redo it to comply with her driver safety plan. Judge Mogen displayed flexibility in finding a new date that worked for everyone, and the conversation was collaborative rather than confrontational. Carl was cooperative, Fisher stayed composed, and the district attorney, Kevin Schmidt, didn't need to push hard since it was mostly about compliance. The scheduling back and forth had a slightly comedic flavor. You could almost hear the collective sigh when calendars finally aligned. Then came Kim Gangelhoff's matter, which introduced a small but human moment of courtroom levity. Counsel Joel Falisky momentarily tripped himself up by nodding instead of answering verbally, then caught it with a sheepish apology. Judge Mogen took it in stride, turning what could have been awkward into a light chuckle. It was a reminder that even in court, people are just people, and sometimes the record needs a little rescue. Gangelhoff herself appeared by phone while at her assessment, and the judge gave her time to get that wrapped up before moving forward. Again, efficient, respectful, and practical handling all around. Finally, we saw Colt Marlo's case with attorney Zachariah May making a special appearance. This one was mainly about scheduling a preliminary hearing. Marlo himself was cooperative and flexible with times, and Judge Mogen appreciated the willingness to make it easy for the court's calendar. May confirmed waivers and left the door open for another attorney from his firm to handle the hearing if necessary. The exchange showed professionalism on both sides, and Judge Mogen's approach allowing remote appearances, if agreeable, underscored her balance between tradition and practicality. Overall, the courtroom atmosphere was calm and businesslike, with a couple of light human moments sprinkled in to break the monotony. Judge Mogen ran a tight but fair ship, the attorneys were respectful if occasionally scrambling with dates, and the defendants generally showed cooperative attitudes. Nothing sensational here, but as always, it's instructive to see how much of courtroom work is about process, patience, and paperwork rather than fireworks. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.